very interested to hear what Reg was saying about the voters he interviewed on the north side, saying that people weren't listening to them. I know that former Mayor Sharon Sales Belton said people who put together question 2 on public safety, people who put that together have a vision, but they don't have a plan. Abou, who was listening particularly to African Americans in the line of fire for so much crime in North Minneapolis?
Well, clearly it wasn't the Yes campaign based on these initial numbers. What we know is 18 months ago, George Floyd, a black man, was murdered by the hands of police. If you're going to launch a campaign out of that context, out of that pain, it seems to me you would first go to the African American community and ask, you know, what is your position on this issue? Obviously, there wasn't enough engagement. And black voters, someone who's done a lot of work in the black community, black voters are very specific and pragmatic. You have to, it's called bring something cooked. Don't come to me with something that isn't cooked. You come with something cooked, a proposal that has real solutions, durable solutions. And the Yes campaign just didn't do that. And as we saw in that earlier piece with that barber, asked a very simple question. What are we replacing this with? And no one was able to answer that question enough, so where you have a 57% majority for no.
So you've got progressives in the Democratic Party with saying one thing, and then you got the super progressives. You got the left hand, which doesn't necessarily know what the far left hand is doing.
That's right.
Is there a conflict in the party? Is there a fight now? Is there a division between progressives and moderates?
Well, here's what I would say. There's clearly a disagreement. But there's a consensus opinion here, right? I mean, if this were a candidate running for office, if no was a candidate, a person, and they won by 15 to 20 percentage points, we would say that's a blowout. We would say that is a mandate,
sure,
right? And so I think the No campaign has a mandate for at least saying we should have police. The burden's now going to shift, and many African-American voters will be asking Jacob Fry, what is your vision to do more? Because just saying no on this ballot initiative, it was necessary to them, but it's not enough. They want more.
Let's talk about the Democratic Party. Voting yes to replace the police. Ilhan Omar, the liberal congresswoman. Keith Ellison, the liberal attorney general. Urging people to vote no. Governor Walz, Senator Klobuchar, Tina Smith, the senator, and Jacob Fry. So what does it say about the party? Can they get together, or is there any division that you see there?
Look, there'll always be disagreements. This is a continuation of them. What I do think is important here is those folks who you just listed who said no. They're all statewide elected officials. They understand what it takes to win, what it takes to reach a mandate of voters, and what it takes to preserve and maintain power. Outside of the Attorney General, every other statewide elected official who weighed in on this question said no.
Perhaps the most important question, will there be police reform? People want law enforcement, as we've all been talking about tonight, but they appear to want justice. They want justice also in police reform. Is this a setback? Is it going to happen?
Well, it's going to be for some a bit deflating, right? There were a lot of people who put their hopes, dreams, aspirations into the Yes campaign, and their voices should be recognized, right? So I think the incoming city council, and in particularly Jacob Fry, if these numbers hold and if he is reelected, is going to have to address those concerns. It's not enough simply to say no. He's got to say yes to something.
What a night it's been so far, Frank and Amelia, and a long way to go still.
Yes. All right. Thank you both.